What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your second stimulus check update and related news update. We have all sorts of crazy things going on right now. We have states that are extending their unemployment benefits for up to 20 different weeks. The Democrats may take control of the Senate. I'm going to give you an update on that, how Mitch McConnell actually might be out and not be the leader anymore. I'm going to give you an update on the second stimulus package and checks, whether or not they will be included. Actually, some positive news on that. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give away $500 in total. I'm going to open that box and reveal who the winners are and what's in that box. I'm going to give you all the details of it in this video. So make sure to watch all the way to the end so you don't miss out. And don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe down below if you haven't yet. We will be doing more contests, and I will be giving you updates on all these state and local cities that are passing stimulus and the federal stimulus updates too. Okay, first up, the fate of stimulus going forward past this package that they're trying to pass here within the next week, going forward in 2021, Joe Biden and his administration says that they want to pass multiple stimulus packages starting as early as the end of January 2021. This stimulus package that they're going to be passing now within the next week or so is only a down payment. A lot of this will be dependent on what happens in the Senate. The Senate election race has not been finished yet. As you can see here, these are the current results of the 2020 election for the Senate. Remember, the Democrats already control the U.S. House of Representatives, and the Senate is currently being led by the Republicans with 50 seats and 48 for the Democrats. There's still 2 seats that are up for grabs, which are basically going to go to an extension vote, a revote called a runoff vote in Georgia. Both the Georgia Senate seats are up for basically a revote, and the determination of that, whoever wins those, is going to determine who controls the Senate. Now, since there's already 50 Republicans that have already won their seats in the Senate, if the Democrats win both the seats, it'll be a 50-50 tie, which the deciding vote on certain matters will go to the vice president, which will be Kamala Harris. So if the Democrats win both of these seats in the Senate, the Democrats will have control of the House and the Senate and the presidency, barring some miracle from President Donald Trump's legal team, which has not been going well so far for President Donald Trump. If the Republicans win at least one of the 2 seats, then the Senate will remain in control of the Republicans, with Mitch McConnell being the leader of the Republicans yet again and Senate Majority Leader. However, if the Democrats win both seats, the Democrats will have control of everything. Now, the majority of bills that are passed have a filibuster rule, which means there needs to actually be 60 votes in the Senate to pass the bill, not just a simple majority of 1 vote over 50% or 51 votes, which is how the House is. The House only needs 1 more vote more than 50%. There's 435 seats in the U.S. House of Representatives. So then we need 1 more vote. But in the Senate, there's a filibuster rule, which applies to most situations, but not all. There's certain bills that can be passed with just a simple majority of 51 votes, in addition to electing judges and Supreme Court judges. Remember, Mitch McConnell and President Donald Trump elected 3 different judges to the Supreme Court without any Democratic approval at all, and they did it with just a simple majority when they used to have 53 votes in the Senate. If the Democrats can take over the Senate, they'll be able to pass certain bills, pass judges, and there's other bills that can fall underneath what they call the reconciliation rule, where 1 bill per subject per year, 2021 will be a new year, they can pass around the filibuster, get around it, and not need 60 votes, and only need a simple majority vote of 51 votes with the special reconciliation rule. A large stimulus package can fall underneath this rule. If the Democrats do take control of the Senate, they might be able to pass the largest stimulus package ever known to the entire world without any Republican support at all. And I'm not a Republican or not a Democrat. I don't see things in black and white, and I never really agree with either party all the way. I'm much more down the middle, and sometimes I see things on, either side, but I'm just reporting to you how it's going to work. And the latest polls of these two Georgia Senate races have both of the Democrats leading. Remember, the Democrats have to win both of these polls, and Ossoff and Warnock are winning these two blue lines here for the Senate races. These polls have both Democrats leading right now in this Georgia special runoff election. Remember, the Democrats have to win both of these to control the Senate. Then they will have the House, the Senate, and the presidency, what they call a blue wave. If one of these Republicans can win, then that will not happen, and the Republicans will retain control under Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. Current polls are very, very close, as you can see in these elections, literally less than 1% and about 2% in the other seat. I've been getting a lot of comments from you guys. Please keep us updated on this, and I will, because it's very, very important going forward on what is going to happen with the Senate, the House, the presidency, and actually passing more stimulus packages and pretty much passing any law at all into Congress will depend on these two Senate seats. Also, there are multiple states and cities that are passing stimulus checks, mortgage and rent assistance checks, and unemployment extensions, basically taking it into their own hands while they're waiting on the federal government to pass more stimulus. Governor Murphy from New Jersey just signed into legislation extending eligibility and unemployment insurance benefits for 20 additional weeks in New Jersey. In addition to New Jersey, California is actually seeking to add an additional 20 weeks of unemployment on there. And other states that have recently added extensions or added money is Alaska, Connecticut, Delaware, Illinois, Massachusetts, Michigan, Nevada, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Rhode Island, and Washington. So a lot of these states are actually passing more stimulus or extending unemployment or actually giving more money to their people. If that is one of your states and you think you may be eligible, I recommend you look into it as soon as possible. On the stimulus package from Congress, the federal stimulus package, it does look like they are going to pass this package here within I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be this week because they're drafting the bill and trying to get all the details of it. But I do think they are going to pass this. The real question is it going to be $900 billion or is it going to be more than $900 billion, including a stimulus check? We have recent support from both President Donald Trump and Senator Majority Leader Mitch McConnell on up to $900 billion, but the Democrats are pushing hard to increase that and also include the stimulus check in addition to all the additional money that is in this package. The Biden team and Democrats have been pushing to add a $1,200 stimulus check and a stimulus check for all dependents in there. And I honestly think that we may see it. I would put it at around a 50-50 chance that we're going to see the Democrats include a stimulus check in this bill, in addition to the rental assistance, student loan forgiveness, and additional money for food in this bill. Yesterday, we actually seen a Senate Republican, Josh Hawley, urge President Donald Trump to veto the bill if it passes and doesn't include a stimulus check, saying that a direct stimulus check must be included in the next stimulus package. This is a Senate Republican saying this. So we actually have support from both the Republicans and the Democrats pushing to include a $1,200 stimulus check in this bill. Although I will say that most of the support for the stimulus check to be added in has come from the Democratic side and the Biden team. Joe Biden himself said that the stimulus checks were still on the table and a possibility to be included in this bill. He also says whether or not the stimulus check does get approved and added in this bill, that there will be more stimulus packages coming as early as next month, when the new Congress comes in and the new administration comes in, that they want to pass more stimulus packages and executive orders as soon as they get in Congress. Now, the government will shut down on this Friday, December 11th, if they don't either extend the deadline to do that. There is talk that they will extend it for a week if they cannot pass it this week, or the government will shut down on Friday if they don't pass a new bill and include stimulus on there. Both Mitch McConnell and Nancy Pelosi have said that they will be attaching a stimulus bill to the government shutdown bill. We're expecting it to be at least this $900 billion, which does have all sorts of money. It has an unemployment extension of $300 per week, which is $1,200 per month for anybody that's lost their job. There's $25 billion in there for rent assistance, which could mean that the federal government will actually give you money to pay your rent or your mortgage. There's student loan forgiveness in there to the tune of at least $4 billion. There's all sorts of different things that we're going to have details on once they pass this package. And even if they don't include a stimulus check, there's likely money you can get from the stimulus package. I will be walking you through all those details once we get the details on the bill and it passes. Also, it's time to open up this box and reveal the winners of our $500 contest. Remember, 5 different people are going to get $100. And normally my wife would do this, but she wanted me to tell you that she's not feeling well. She has these kidney problems that are chronic and pretty much every day. And she will be on camera soon to say hi and to crush the virus. Without that being said, let me open this box. Let me pull this out. As you can see here, this is a beer stein. My brother actually got this when he went to Germany. My brother owns an insurance company and won a trip to Germany for him and his team. And this was a gift that he actually got my mom, which is a beer stein from Germany. So if you guessed beer stein, you guessed correctly. It's pretty cool, don't you think? Let me actually show you the bottom there. You can actually see that is pretty cool. I've never been to Germany. We did have our honeymoon in Europe, and that was pretty cool. We took a cruise in Europe, and we went to Rome first. This was how many years ago? 12 years ago. But yeah, Europe definitely feels like a different world. It's really cool there. So with that being said, let me announce the 5 people to win $100 directly from us. I will send you a comment, so make sure you check your YouTube notifications. And the winners who were randomly picked, remember the randomly picked are Beth Wade. Beth Wade, your winner number 1, $100. Stacy Boyd. Stacy Boyd is number 2. Chicken Cakes. That's an interesting YouTube name. Chicken Cakes. Number 3. Number 4 is Raymond Aviles. I'm sure I butchered that. Raymond Aviles. And number 5, Richard McGilliard. Richard McGilliard. So those are the 5 winners here. So I will be contacting you for $100 each. I'll send it to you via PayPal. Hopefully you have PayPal, or if not, open one up. We will be doing this again in the future, so make sure to stay tuned. Along with all these stimulus updates, I will be keeping you updated on unemployment, the states and cities that are passing stimulus, and the federal stimulus package that I do expect will pass here within the next week or 2. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon FBA. I have dozens of students that have replaced their entire 9-to-5 income selling products on Amazon, and I teach them how to do that. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.